All right, our next squat is the sumo squat. Now, the sumo squat is completely different form from the basic squat. Your basic squat, you're thinking of sticking your booty back. The sumo squat, you actually want to keep your booty flat, like tucked under, okay? And your legs start in a completely different position too. So I'm going to start from the front, then I'll show you from the side. So you want your feet a little wider than hip width, okay? So here's my hips. You see my feet are wider. And my toes are facing out, okay? You want to do what's comfortable for you. You'll figure it out. But I would say about a 45-degree angle out or a tiny bit more, depending on where your knees track when you go down, okay? Of course, same thing. Chest up flat and straight, back straight, shoulders back and down, abs tight, okay? And again, I keep my hands here for comfort. You can also keep them out wherever you want, you guys. Keep them on your hips if you want to. And you're just gonna bend your knees, and you want your knees to go out over where your toes are pointing, okay? And make sure that your feet are wide enough that, again, your knees do not go over your toes. So if I was in closer to hip width, look, my knees would be going out over my toes. That's gonna kill your knees, okay? Make sure they're wide enough when you come down. Your knees are over your ankles, or at least like between your ankles and your toes. Got it? Okay, let me show you from the side. And then I'll show you modification too. Let me lower the camera just a little bit so you can see both of my feet. Okay. All right, from the side. Feet a little bit wider than hip width. Toes about a 45-degree angle. Mine might be a little bit out, maybe like 60 or something, but anywhere in there is fine. Okay, everything straight, got it? Everything upper body straight. Watch my butt. It's not gonna go back like the basic squat. It's gonna stay completely in line, okay? Like it's on a wall, like my back is up against a wall. See? And I'm still squeezing my glutes when I come up. But this squat is gonna work your inner thighs, okay? This is gonna work quads, booty. It's also gonna work your inner thighs. See how everything is straight? I'm not sticking it back like I was in the squat. Your weight is just perfectly center, and make sure you always keep your core tight. Okay, got it? For modification, it's the same thing as the basic squat. You're just not going down as low. Everything is set up the same, it's all working the same, and you're just not gonna go as low. You go as deep as you can, okay? If you happen to be pregnant like me, this is one that if you've been working out, if you've been doing squats, and your strength is still up, you can tell I get out of breath easily. So watch that if you're pregnant. Take breaks. You don't want to get too out of breath. But I can still talk with you, so I'm good. But as I'm pregnant, I mean, my squat's not getting in the way of my belly for this. So I can squat down just as deep as I used to. Flexibility is still there for this move. So, you know, whatever works for you, whatever is comfortable for you. Those last few, my feet were a little wide for me, just so you know. And that's it for the sumo squat.